Hey, what is going on, you artificial aggron? Coming at y'all with an updated build of the Brute Bonnet deck that I shared with y'all a little bit ago. The deck was definitely a ton of fun, and I wanted to continue to work on the build. Those of you who are unfamiliar with the Brute Bonnet, that is our main attacker in the deck with the Relentless Punches attack for 3 Dark Energy. It does 50 damage plus 50 more damage for each damage counter on our opponent's active Pokemon. So, to get big one-hit KOs on stuff like Dragapult and Charizard, we need to get 5 damage counters on them so we can hit them for 300 damage, plus the 50 already on them is 350, more than enough damage to KO stuff like Charizard and Dragapult. And the way we get that damage into play is with Toxtricity's ability, the Sinister Surge. We can accelerate a Dark Energy from our deck to one of our benched Dark Pokemon, and they take 2 damage counters as well. And then we use Munkidori to move that damage over from our side of the field to the opponent's side of the field, building up the damage we need to take the big one-hit KOs with the Brute Bonnet. So we got a 4/4 Toxtricity in this deck. You do want to choose second with the deck overall and try and find Arven plus TM Evolution to get your Buddy Poffin, get your TM Evolution, get the Toxtricity set up. That's the hardest part of this deck to get online and get going. And then from there, it's all about getting energy in play and keeping energy in play and building up energy in play on the Munkidoris, because we don't actually play any way to accelerate energy onto Munkidori specifically. Toxtricity can only accelerate energies to Dark Pokemon, unfortunately. Our general setup wants to be 3 Toxtricity, 2 Munkidori, and then the Brute Bonnet. But if we go up against something like a Pult, Dusknoir, or other Dusknoir decks, we do need to get the Psyduck in play. And then our bench changes up a little bit, and it usually has to be 2 Toxtricity, 2 Munkidori, and the Brute Bonnet alongside the Psyduck. So things get a little bit awkward, because ideally we want triple Toxtricity in play, so we can just go bench Brute Bonnet, use 3 Toxtricities to put the energy on the Brute Bonnet, and then we can manually attach to our Munkidori for that turn to then move the damage off the Brute Bonnet to our opponent's side of the field. Then we are a 1 prize deck, which gives us some time up against these 2 prize decks, like the Dragapults, like the Charizards, like the Golden Goes. So we don't have to one-hit KO our opponent's active Pokemon every single turn. In fact, often in the early game, we'll use stuff like Poison Spray while we start to build up energy on our Munkidori and move damage to their side of the field, spreading damage to their bench Pokemon to prep for bigger one-hit KOs with the Relentless Punches early, or later on, I should say. You'll even find yourself attacking with stuff like the Playful Kick from Toxel. I've unfortunately attacked with Psyduck too much. That was an awkward game. I'm not going to talk about it, but I was using Ram like 3 or 4 times throughout a match once. And even attacking with Toxtricity can be pretty good as well. The Gentle Slap, hitting the active Pokemon, then we use Munkidoris to move the damage that we built on our Toxtricity with the other Toxtricities to our opponent's bench Pokemon, stuff like that. So we don't have to play super aggressive. We don't have to take a turn 1 knockout on our second turn of the game. We can take our time, build up damage, build up for those bigger one-hit KOs, because we'll always have the advantage in the prize trade if we're up against the multi-prize decks. Now, up against single prize decks, it's a little bit different, but most decks right now are multi-prize decks, so that's all we really have to worry about. So 4/4 Toxtricity, and if you do go up against something like an Alakazam, Toxtricity becomes the main attacker most of the time until we set up our Munkidoris and get those online, but then we can go into the Brute Bonnets. But you can set up like 4 Toxtricity in that matchup aggressively, and then kind of go from there. Maybe initially attack with the Toxtricity, and then you go into the Brute Bonnet. You know, you can figure it out. It's not too complicated. You'll be able to get there. 4/4 Toxtricity, 3 Brute Bonnet, 3 Munkidori, 1 Psyduck. Like I said, it's an Arven build for that TM Evo to get our Toxtricities online. And then the backup supporter here is the Lillie's Determination, because Lillie's Determination is broken. We have a lot of very high value recovery cards and energy retention / mobility cards. The E-Switches, the Recyclers, the Super Rods, the EXP shares. The EXP shares we can put in play pretty aggressively. I'll talk about those a little bit more here in a second. But the rest of them, we need to make sure we save for later combos in the game and can't afford to research them away. So we have to go with Lillie's. No hand disruption here, no Iono. We are a 1 prize deck. So generally, we just have the prize trade advantage. And if we continue to play the game the way we want to, we usually just win. So disrupting our opponent is not really a big deal. Got a boss and a counter catcher for the Gust effects, of course. 3 Pokégear, 2 Buddy Poffin. We're actually really low on item Pokemon search. Just 2 Buddy Poffin. Just need to find 1 initially to get the Toxels. And if we whiff the turn 1 TM Evo, the Call for Family from Toxel is like a reasonable first move as well. 2 Ultra Ball to help us continue to find Toxtricities or any other Pokemon we need through Arven if we need more than what we got TM Evo'd into play. And then 1 Nest Ball in here as well to have like a more convenient way to find a Munkidori or a Brute Bonnet. But then I play 4 Artazon. Artazon is insanely powerful in this deck, and honestly just insanely powerful in 1 prize decks in general. Being able to use a single card to get multiple Pokemon is really, really good. Now, our opponent can use it as well, but we're not really that aggressive of a deck, so our opponent has plenty of time to set up, find their Pokemon, and do what they want to do. So us giving them Artazon isn't really that big of a help, to be honest, but us getting multiple uses out of Artazon and getting Artazon to stick in play, so when our opponent Ionos us in the mid-late game, we can easily chain our Munkidoris and Brute Bonnets back into play, is a really big deal. So we play 4 Artazon, we want to find one turn 1, and we also play Secret Box in here, so we can go that far if we want to. We can go Arven for Secret Box to find an Artazon turn 1 if we really want to. We generally don't want to overextend our Secret Box if we don't have to, but don't be afraid to do that. A couple Air Balloon for some mobility, because we do need to create a pivot card. And then we have a couple EXP shares in here as well, because we do want to like generate extra energy in play that we can then use with E-Switch to either get a Brute Bonnet set up or get extra Munkidori uses on a single turn. So we can either attach a EXP share to a Munkidori that doesn't have a dark energy while we utilize the one with the dark energy. So if our opponent boss KOs Munkidori over KOing the Brute Bonnet, then we get to reserve the energy on the other Munkidori. Then we can bench another Munkidori that turn and attach to that Munkidori as well. And then also the E-switches allow us to kind of create multiple Munkidoris out of nowhere, or just give us extra energy attachments for turn as well. So these are a pretty big deal with just kind of keeping the possibility of double Munkidori on the turn alive. And that's what we're really playing around at all times, is our opponent taking enough energy out of play that it'll make it impossible for us to get a one-hit KO on our next turn. But the EXP shares and the E-switches kind of keep that hope, keep that dream alive turn to turn. So that's why we have 2 EXP share, and we have the energy switches in here as well. As far as your damage management goes, with like what you're moving off your damage from with Munkidori, generally you want to leave some damage on your Brute Bonnet if you can. In the early game, you'll find that you'll be able to use Sinister Surge, and you'll sometimes just like put an energy on a Toxel or something like that, or another Toxtricity. Just build it up and play. We can E-switch it off it later, but we just want to move as much damage with the Adrenaline over in the early game as we possibly can, so that when we use Toxtricities, like 3 Toxtricities to load up a Brute Bonnet, maybe we only have to move 2 damage counters off the Brute Bonnet instead of like the full 6 to KO our opponent's active Pokemon. And then if they don't KO the Brute Bonnet, then we have a bunch of damage still built up on the Brute Bonnet to utilize. And if they do KO it, then we just Toxtricity to reset, accelerate energy to a new Brute Bonnet, and then we have plenty of damage to work with after that. So kind of keep that in mind. Being mindful of where you place your damage and what retains damage is a really big deal for not running out of damage to take big KOs as the game progresses. 9 basic dark energy. Explain the super odds through EXP shares. I initially had 2 super odd, 1 recycler, but I found pretty quickly that we need a little bit more energy. So now I have 2 recyclers and 2 super odd. We use a lot of energy in this deck because usually we want to take the initial KO on our opponent's active Pokemon, usually with a Brute Bonnet, and it's usually KOing something like if we're up against Dragapult, we might KO like a Badoo, or if we're up against like a Charizard, we might KO a Fey and Rotom, right? So we're not taking like a big one-hit KO with all the resources we put into the Brute Bonnet, but getting that KO early on in the game, it makes it a little bit easier for us to win the game as the game progresses. So we like to kind of get that KO out of the way. Then they KO a Brute Bonnet with a 2-prizer, and then, yeah, we start to like run out of energy pretty quickly from there. We usually don't run out of Brute Bonnets. 2 Super Rod might be a little overkill. It's possible, but prizing a Super Rod would be really, really bad. Also using it aggressively sometimes, so like recover a Munkidori if that's our opponent's initial chase, or if that's what we leave in the active at the end of the turn. If we use Munkidori to TM Evo into our Toxtricities, then our opponent KOs the Munkidori. We prize a Munkidori, or even if we don't have to KO one later on, we just want to aggressively get that back to the deck so we have access to the double Munkidori as consistently as possible. And that's it. That's the build. Let's jump some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. I think about like what else we should include in here. It's pretty weak. Gonna have to be a Secret Box away double Toxtricity. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I wonder if it should be like maybe we should be planning to like. No. We could chill for multiple turns though, theoretically, depending on the matchup. Like I don't have to be that aggressive with this deck. It just depends on what we're up against, I guess, mostly. Let me do a quick count. Prize an Artazon. Prize a Lillie. Let me play 1 boss. Prize a Toxel. Psyduck's here. 2 Munkidori, 3 Brute Bonnet. 1 Air Balloon, so we prize a Balloon. Evo's EXP share. The other thing's in my hand. Only play 3 Ultra Ball. E-Switch is in hand as well, I believe. I have 2 Super Rod. I need to get a Buddy Poffin this turn. How things go. Not sure what the last prize card is. Okay. The Punk Helmet feels pretty weak. Yeah, I almost want to discard the Punk Helmet, to be honest. I want to go like... Punk Helmet just feels so weak in this matchup. Getting down energy turn to turn just seems better. I get a supporter as well. I was about to short myself there. How does this matchup play out, though? I need 2 Munkidori, 2 Toxel, Psyduck, and Brute, right? Maybe I could have discarded the Toxtricity there. No, because then it's hard to get to another one if I need to at some point. Well, 3 Toxtricity, 1 Munkidori. No, we need double Munkidori, right? Yeah, it's got to be like a split. Okay, sure. I'll just grab the duck now because I know I'm going to need it. I have more of everything else, less of the duck. So I guess we just grab duck right now. We could definitely play like a split though of like Turbo Energize and... I could play like a Turbo Energize in here. Honestly, I feel like Turbo Energize could come up decently often on the first turn going second, just depending on how we draw. I think the Toxtricity is pretty important though, so I'm not 100% sure. Rocket Bomb. No, we don't have a problem with generating damage. We have a problem with energy retention and keeping energy on Munkidoris. That's what this deck has a problem with. We don't have a problem at all with generating damage is easy. That's the easiest part of this deck. Keeping energy in play is the hard part. That is the hard part. Rakloaks. We might need another Recycler in this deck as well. I think we need 2 Super Rod, but we also might need 2 Recycler. What's the tool that adds energy back if it's inactive? Power Glass. That would not be any good in here though, if that's what you're suggesting. Having more energy on our active is not beneficial. They went with the split. It's always so obnoxious when they split them like that. I talks over Frostlass. Because one is good and the other one's bad. Toxtricity accelerates energy. We can't attack with Brute Bonnet without energy. This thing takes 3 energy to attack. One of them is literally not usable in the deck. And down. I think we need to build up the energy on the Munkidori. I think it's just like higher value. And I need to do like this. What do I need? 5 on him? We need to go for like this split setup. And he preserved the energy. I'm just gonna poison the Badoo. I also don't really want to give them counter catcher for free. Like, that sounds kind of not chill. So we'll just be chilling here, I guess. I don't really want to burn my only boss as well. Yeah, it's really all about just creating awkward board states, right? Like this. Like, that's what our game plan has to be. This makes it about as awkward as it can get, I feel like, as well. And I gotta remember I have Energy Switch in the deck, so I can, like, generate more... I can generate extra energy and play on, like, Toxtricities. EXP share might be good. I have one. I have an EXP share in here. It's not very relevant when we have, like, this kind of board state, but... No, I guess it could still come up. Disjoined, how did they end up having 2 energy on Dreepy and none on Dracloak? Because they were just splitting their resources. They probably had Neo upper in hand and they probably play Rare Candy. That way, if I have boss KO this turn, I don't remove everything from play. Because if I have boss KO on Dreepy with the energy, then they still have Dracloak plus Neo plus Dragapult potential on the following turn, stuff like that. Yeah, they are just swinging. My main deck, I play with 2 Janines and 1 Mochi. Mochi doesn't seem terrible. Janine is just so mid because it only gets you 1 energy. Because you're not going to have like double Brute in play very often, I feel like. I guess you could have double Monkey, double Toxtricity, double Brute if you're going to Janine for the turn. I guess you could set that up. At that point, isn't Sada just better? I feel like Sada's just better. Maybe I should play some Sadas in here, because that is like extra energy for turn. Maybe there should be Sadas in here, actually. What do I need? 5 on the active? What you can see to 330? For what? For 4? I kind of want to let them have the Psyduck KO almost, to be honest. Not sure if that makes sense. I want to like move 3 from here to here. Like, so I can just do the 3. I don't think I care if they KO my duck, to be honest. Classic screw the duck situation. We'll KO Badoo next turn. I could EXP share here. So that way I'd have energy to work with my E switches. I should play this probably. I don't think I'm gonna play the Pokégear though. I just don't need. I think I can just hold the hand, to be honest. Maybe that's actually trolling. Doesn't feel like I need to do anything else. One less would be minus 60. I feel like I want Sada in here. Well, there's more ways to get more energy into play, basically. Which is what Sada would do. Sada would give me more energy. I guess Janine could be okay as well. Maybe it should be like a split of Lilies and Sadas or something like that. Janine poisons us, which means we can Mochi hit harder. That just sounds like a convoluted combo, though. And Janine doesn't draw, or Janine doesn't draw me cards. So I feel like Sada is just always better. Although I could Janine to a Toxtricity, which would keep an energy in play for E-Switch. Although I think I'll cut back on the E-Switches. If I'm going to add Sada. So it'd be like one E-Switch, two Sada or something like that. Because getting ahead on energy that way would be nice, to be honest. Sometimes. Not all the time. I really think about their own Munkidori coming into play, but I don't think it changes too much about my setup. Or like what I do on my turn. I don't think it changes that much about what I do. Yeah, we could try a couple Sadas. We can try a couple Sadas for sure. How do I play a Vessel in here again? Just for turn 1 energy finding. I need to find energy attachments for turn sometimes, right? Yeah, probably should play the Vessel. Or Night Stretchers instead, maybe? Doesn't help me on turn 1, but Night Stretchers would be better off after that. What if your opponent just doesn't KO Brute Bonnet? Then we punch him for 50 damage. Or we accelerate more energy to play on Toxtricities and then move that damage over with Munkidoris and then one-hit KO stuff. What are they trying to set up here? They're down their Neo Upper as well, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what they're trying to go for here. Okay, counter catcher. They got a Munkidori, I assume. Plus KO Duck. Okay, sure, sure. I should just be able to double Munkidori KO active and then they can't win on the next turn, right? Yeah. Double Munkidori the active should be enough here, right? Double Munkidori plus KO the active. Where's my Punk Helmet? Oh, I just carded off the rip. I was gonna like use that this turn. Maybe just a Super Rod. Get back Munkidori, Dark, Toxtricity. I don't think I need the Duck anymore. I mean, they're gonna Iono me to 1 though, right? No, we should still be fine though, I think. Got rid of my EXP share, so I do want to build up an energy somewhere. I have Dusknoir anyway, so they're gonna always go after my Munkidori. They have their own Munkidori to move 1 damage over to my side of the field. Okay, I think we're chilling like this. I think we're chilling like this. Azul, your new thumbnails are awesome. Appreciate it. Have you seen the new Kangaskhan control deck? No, I've not. I'm not sure what their game plan is going to be honest. I guess the one thing about, well, no, it's not 100% true, actually. We just have to make sure we don't whiff attachments for turn, though. Like, that's like a bad thing. Okay, so I ordered a playmat from you last year, and it still hasn't shipped. Any updates? It should be on the way. I would have gotten an email if there's a problem with any of the orders. So it should be on the way. It depends where you're located as well. It might take longer depending on where you're located. If they dusk, aren't they dead? Just one monkey though? Yeah, well now they're not, I guess. They trode the guy. I was about to say yes, but I guess not. I don't know what their plan is this turn. So if you had walk-up songs for PTCG like they do for baseball, what would your walk-up song be? I have no clue. Right. Okay. Just trying to be annoying. I mean, currently it looks like we win. Are they going to pop the Nor? I feel like they're not going to pop Nor here, right? Maybe, maybe not. Why didn't you put 2 damage on Badu? Because I had to put all the damage. I had to use both my Munkidori uses on the Dragon Ball to get the KO. Any chance you're coming over to UK for the Birmingham Regionals or EUIC? Command in the title will tell you which major tournaments I can plan to attend. Alright, well, I guess we just win. I guess we just win. That's fine. Yeah, I guess they just didn't really have a good play. Little KO Fez action. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Alright, so I want to make... and we're going first. It's about as bad as it gets, to be honest. Does not get really worse than that. I guess those two. Grab the Toxel. Probably there's 2 Toxtricity. Or Arven Sada. Lillie Boss. How many gear do I play? 3, 1 Nest, 2 Super Rod. Recycler here, E-Switch is here. 1 Kelmet prized. Prize an Artazon. 7 Dark, prize 2 Dark. Sure. No Patchy X? No, we don't have bench space for it. Oh, wait, what the heck? All right, that's unexpected. Maybe they don't play Dusknoir. Oh, Evopult, okay. Definitely unexpected. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh, this Psyduck on my bench is so bad. Should I really like try to bet on it being Pult Zard? That's so unfortunate. The Psyduck is gonna literally just be a dead bench space the whole game. That is so unfortunate. And maybe I mean, Pult Zard is not something I would bet on at all, though. Getting Iono is something I would bet on, so it's tough. Just kind of unfortunate, I think. Not much to have been done about it. To get active in RAM. Maybe at some point. That actually might be a... No energy still. Huh, alright. Well... I should probably like start to build up a bench Brute. This is a super awkward board state. This is so awkward. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's alright. Figure it out. Man, that Psyduck, man. Oh, that Psyduck is so gross. I hate that Psyduck. We try the new Owl Cerulege? No, I don't think so. I assume you're just talking about like Noctowl with Cerulege. That sounds terrible. So I mean, it's gonna be a really slow setup here. Okay, the Iono's nice. My hand was kind of bad. I don't mind the Iono. Really, just losing the bench to the Psyduck is just like the really bad part. Our board could just be so much better. It'd be so much better. So unfortunate. I'll probably put the EXP share on the Psyduck, to be honest. Gosh, this duck, man. This duck. Okay, sure. I want to play the Ultra Ball, but I don't really have space for it. Gotta make the duck an option. Might have been a misplay to bench a second Brute, to be honest. Oh. This duck. We could just ram at some point and hope they don't have a gust around it, to be honest, though. Might be what we have to do. We might just need a ram with it and then hope our opponent does not have a gust around it. The thing that's awkward about this is like any of my opponent's Pokemon could attack. Okay, it looks like they might have Candy active though here. No. Yes. Okay. We love to see that though. Hold up. They're gonna go for a KO. Dude, I thought they were gonna KO my Munkidori. I was like, oh no, not the Dory. You know, shout out my opponent, you know? Hooking me up with a little brute KO here. Don't mind it, don't mind it. Good to conserve and energy. I just push the duck here. What am I gonna have? I don't know what I'm gonna have access to. It has to be, yeah, it has to be push the duck. Get him, duck. Okay, we got a Sada. I can work with that. I can work with that. Okay, okay. Oh, I can work with the Sada here for sure. Munkidori. That's what's really good about the Sada. Let's just get ahead on the attachments on the Munkidoris. Are not a human being. The energy in hand is pretty good. Honestly, I think get rid of the Arven here probably. I was gonna get rid of the energy because I kind of want a super rod right now, but I don't know. We'll see. I think we always just leave all the damage on the Brute, so it's like 3 here. I put 3 on one of the Charmanders. I guess this one because I could like KO it sooner. Could have left 1 more damage there. All right, we're chilling. Maybe I should have actually played that Super Rod because if they Iono here, I have no Brutes in my deck. Oh no, I did retreat an energy. I could have, yeah, I should have Super Rod it back double Brute energy there for sure. Definitely should have got back double Brute energy. How does your Crystal Pult list do versus other Neo Upper Pults? It's fine. It's just like a Pult Mirror. Close to 50-50. Does the codes mean in the tournament? Like PTCG Live packs. Codes for packs. Come on now. Come on now. Wait, we might just be, they're just like not doing anything. We might just be cooking here. We'll see. Yeah, they got a Pult. What else do they got though? Jet Headbutt? Are we serious here? I mean, that's fine with me. Oh wait, I can't generate enough damage to KO this Dragapult. Oh, that's why we need triple Toxtricity. That's why I need to like leave the damage in play. Oh no, but if I left that, maybe I need to split the damage. I need to take 2 off the active and 3 off the Toxtricity. The Jet Headbutt is actually good here. It is actually pretty good. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I think we're ramming here. Is boss KO Fez? Nah, I'm not going to waste my boss here. You know what? You do that play. I'm going to do the better play. Fucking dogs. Townhouse. Found out. I'm ramming. Oh, I thought there was an energy in the deck. Am I trolling? I mean, I must be trolling. There's not one in there. Maybe I thought I was going to put one back in the deck with the... I'm just going to leave the damage there. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the damage there. Get him, Duck. I mean, if most matchups we have triple Toxtricity set up. What do you think of Gravity Mountain in this? Probably not worth it. Artazon is just too good. Yeah, Artazon's just too good. And my mind on the Psyduck is changing a little bit. I need an energy here, though, actually. Hold up. Do I have my vessel left? I do have my vessel left. Okay, we should be... Oh, no, but I need to get a recycler as well. This is not good. Yo, this duck is stacked, though. Inspect board. I'm actually not going to take that one. Duck has got the juice. Maybe just ram again, to be honest. Like, spread damage and ram. I need to get recycler, but I don't have an energy in my hand. Okay, now we just drew into the nuts. Okay, sure. That's a good top deck. Oh, I have Secret Box in there? My hand's fine, though, I think, actually. Oh, wait. I can't get the energy off the duck. Alright, whatever. I want to get the energy off the duck. I can't retreat it and get the, like, yeah, it doesn't work. We're actually still low on energy here, though. Maybe we do need 2 recyclers in this deck. This deck takes so much energy. Alright, we'll see. Okay, so I want to put 3 on the active. I have 2 here. I'm just going to take 1 off my duck and move it here. And then swing. So could you try giving Slow King a try? No, I'm not really interested in Slow King right now. Maybe I should have still gone the Secret Box there, to be honest. Yeah, I still maybe should have gone Secret Box. If we ever get the Punk Helmet on a Brute Bonnet, there's like so much less to worry about too. But we weren't able to find it this game. It was prized again. Is this deck cheesy or something to consider? The deck is not competitive, no. Explain the intent behind Punk Helmet on Brute? Because you put it on the Brute and then they punch you and then they take 4 damage, and then on your next turn you don't need as many Munkidori set up in play to return knock them out. What makes a deck competitive? It being good in comparison to all the other decks that can be played in the format. It being in a certain percentile of win rate of decks available in a format to make it worth playing in a tournament. A deck that can achieve a certain win rate in a tournament. Are you revisiting Greninja? I mean, not right now. I don't know what the future will bring. Chat, I don't know what I'm ever playing in the future. I could play anything in the future. Tomorrow, I could play Quad Golduck. But right now, I'm playing Brute Bonnet, and that's all I'm worried about. In this case, if it can beat Guardy consistently. I mean, if you can beat Guardy at a rate of like 45%, is like probably a criteria. 40 to 45. 40% against Guardy isn't like terrible. I've seen the Greninja League. I have seen it, yes. Have you guys found a deck that makes heavy use of Battle Cage? I mean, Alakazam. Alright, our hand's a little dead here, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly kind of want to cut the Fez from the deck because I just like never use it. I'm down to cut the Fez, actually. We can do that. Why did all Blitzel play Pinsir in his control deck? I'm not sure. What does the card do? All right, Duck, get ready to go. You're going back in. I'm sending the Duck back. How many Brutes do I have left in the deck? Just one, right? Yeah. I don't even have enough energy in the deck to attack with a Brute. That's a good top deck. I mean, I win here. I don't really want to just throw the Brute in play. Well, now my only out is Sada. I do have a. Well, hang on, do I have 2 energy in the deck? I don't think I do. Let's check. I have 1. I could draw into Super Rod. Let's just grab the Brute, play the Sada, see what happens. I'm not going to use the Toxtricity, though. Okay. I have 2 prize cards left. Oh, no. I mean, I need a top deck here because my hand is literally just dead. What is a win condition? I just don't have a good win condition here. Sack the Duck? Well, yeah, it's got to be a Duck sacking. Sack the Duck and pray for a top deck, I guess? Scram. Scram. Oh, they can get their Munkidori established this turn. Ice doesn't really change anything for me, though. What about Pachix is a mobility option and late game attacker? No, we don't want mobility out. We don't want a 2 prize on our bench. We don't have bench space for it. Late game attacker. Well, no, but this is like, this thing is as good as that as a late game attacker. No, it's just bad. They won't have Briar, right? Probably not. Pulsar usually doesn't play Briar, no. I can top like Super Rod, Arven, Lillie. Okay, knowing that I need... Yeah, I just need to put another Recycler in the deck, I think. We just need so much energy. This deck needs so much energy. Why'd you not get the energy from the deck onto Brute to maximize your draw chances? Am I missing something here? Because I also need to draw into the energy as well, though. Because I need to be able to manually attach return. So if I top deck like a Lillie... I would want a Lillie and then draw into the energy plus into Super Rod. Do I even have a Lillie left? I don't even have a Lillie left. So I guess I would have to top deck. Do I even have a top deck out then, actually? No, I don't even know if I have an out. Okay, that's good. Okay. I don't win. My opponent is living off Dracloak plus top deck. Late game Secret Box. Then I just leave this in the active, or I just pass, but I can put this here. I still technically need to like top deck the energy if there's one energy in deck. So I can Super Rod back Brute plus double energy in case they boss KO this Brute, right? I just play the Super Rod, get Brute, 2 energy. But if they boss KO this Brute, I need a top deck energy and then Artazon for the Brute. I think I also need to bring the 2 over to that, to be honest. I think I'm going to go like this. Oh, no. I can just fail it. I was like, that's not what I meant to click. My Pokemon on my bench shifted. I need to like load that up because I can Munkidori and Ram. I think it's a leaked Mega Greninja. It's got a good ability. I don't know. I'm not going to invest that much thought into it until it's confirmed that it's real. Little duck that could. Honestly, how many times have we rammed this game? Like 3? I think we've rammed like 3 times. We stay ramming. Psyduck is not messing around. Okay, well, we win. Took a while, but we got there. I guess, should I be like... I don't have to bench Psyduck aggressive, I guess, if I see a Dreepy. Are people actually playing Polt Zard like that, though? I can just KO this thing. I don't even have to move damage over. Bonk. All right, bro, they're cooked. Maybe, we'll see. Probably Lillie here, right? I was thinking about playing the Arven, but we should just probably play because they have to play the secret box anyways. Wait. You have to play the secret box anyways to have like a good setup, so we may as well just Lillie here. Oh, well now it changes. Hold up. Now I don't need to play secret box. But I kind of want to still. I can. I priced my other team Evo. I'm gonna get rid of the Poffin this and the Duck, right? I was gonna get rid of the team Evo and get the other team Evo. Well, I kind of want EXP share here though, to be honest. I want to go like. I really want to play. I really want to use Artazon this turn. I get into Munkidori, but I have a Munkidori. This could get Munkidori next turn and put EXP attach active, put EXP share on Munkidori. This get 2 more Toxels. I think I do always grab this. Unlikely is most likely that they go through our active this turn. We might like whiff for a turn. See, this is where like something like Turbo Energize, it would be like okay, but I can also just like, yeah, it'd be like okay for something like Turbo Energize. EXP share already does kind of what we need it to do though. Or like, yeah, what we're looking for, I guess is what I should say. Like I might just end up poisoning them this turn, which is fine. We still have the edge in the prize exchange eventually. Depending on how the Lillie goes, we might be able to one-hit KO the Lucario. Although it's very pretty unlikely, I think, for sure. Luminous. Lumio. How do you even say it? Is it Lumios? Luminous? Yeah, that is the stadium that ends your turn. Oh, I thought they messed up. They didn't mess up. Let me just push Toxel here. Toxel is the push. Let me see what we draw. Well, I can use this right now. I would like to attach to a Munkidori this turn. But I can't. Hear me say with you. Oh, the first time. And we'll see how their turn goes, I guess, of course, but I just like split the damage here. Seems correct. We'll see how it goes. Time to add Balloon. Yeah, there's no way this deck with 4 Arven, Secret Box, and a lack of mobility doesn't play Balloon. I should definitely add it after this this match. EXP, or my EXP share is gone. That's kind of rude. But we do play the E-switches, so we generate this extra card, this extra energy here. We can get access to it later. I did see the new Mega Greninja, yes. Is this dark type deck mostly a single prizer? It's all single prizer. It's literally just brute. All brute all the time. Always brutin'. Wasn't Monkey Push better? Could have gotten the KO on Mega Lucario with a draw of an energy and a Toxtricity out. Oh, but then I just wasn't expecting to get the KO though. You know, like I just wasn't, and I think I was like fine not getting the KO. That's why I was kind of playing it like this, because I was like, I'm not gonna get the KO and that's fine. That's why I played it like this, because I was like, all right, I'm not gonna get the KO and that's okay. I'm okay with this. But I want and breathe. Because then if I push the Munkidori, but then like don't draw an energy, or retreat the energy off my Munkidori, then I'm just down an energy on a Munkidori, right? Now I am gonna push this though. Is it always just push Munkidori here? What else would I do? Yeah, it's always just push Munkidori here. I'm like trying to like, I was like trying to like, hold on a second. I feel like I'm missing something. No, but it's always this. Okay. Should we have to go like Air Balloon Nest Ball? A prize double Air Balloon? Fuck. That's actually so bad. That doesn't really change anything about my turn, but it's just really bad. Check your prize cards, goods. Actually, I also prize my other two brutes. I'd be crying. I only have 3 energy in my discard pile. Oh, because I was going to Ultra Ball another energy into the discard pile. But there's no reason to do that. Recycler for 3 here is so weak. What a waste of a recycler. So why did AOB play Pinsir's control deck? I have no clue. I don't know. I'll tell you. I kind of want to keep the 3 damage here, right? Do I need 5 or 6? I just need 5, right? Yeah. That's a pretty good turn, though. 3 prize cards, no complaints. If I play Lopunny and Garchomp deck, if I play Secret Box Primer Neo, at that point, it doesn't matter. You're playing for fun. Whatever you have the most fun with at that point. I've seen the new Mega. I have seen the new Mega Greninja. Hey, I just need to make that my stream title. Honestly, I should have known before I started the stream today. Alright, stream title updated. can actually just KO their active with... Interesting. With interesting. But just 2... Dories. We honestly might need another recycler in here. Just running out of energy so aggressively. Dude, I have no energy. I have no energy. I like need to take this KO. Oh, I can KO it with Toxtricity here though. Did I have 1 energy in deck or 0? I can check with one of them. I can use Toxtricity here to attack though, probably. I still want to attach to Munkidori for turn though. Fudge. Right, I'm gonna Lillie. Hope I draw back into one of them, but not both of them. If I draw back into both of them, I drew back into none. Lillie. I guess I get to build up. I only need 1 Munkidori next turn, I guess, theoretically. Yeah, I can do something like this. This seems fine. I can Sinister Search the other energy out onto my Brute, but I don't think I can risk losing that energy, actually. I think I have to do it like this. I think I just have to wait. Gotta chill. Why didn't attach and Lillie work there? Because then I could draw back into the energy, and then I can't attack return. I wanted to attach to Munkidori and accelerate with Toxtricity's ability. That's what I was playing for. Do I always just lose because I run out of energy? I feel like I actually literally just always lose this game because I run out of energy. Oh wait, no, they bench Fez. Okay, it's winnable. If they didn't bench Fez, I think I can't win. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna cut the Turbo Energize for a second recycler. Yeah, we kind of just need a second recycler. You win by Monkey twice onto Riolu and KO active. If I had enough energy to do that, yes. I do not have enough energy to do that. Oh, what the heck? They damage themselves? Hello? I didn't know about that. Oh, I don't have an energy in hand, though. I need to top deck an energy or energy switch. Very nice. Actually, I wouldn't have generated enough damage to actually make that work. Oh no. You had enough energy to do that play though? Maybe. Yeah, if I super rotted. Well, no, but I have enough way to generate that enough damage though. No, no, no. I guess people really be out here playing the Zard deck like that. Was this guy hit for 50? Dude, what a fucking rat, bro. Dude, nobody likes you, Chi-Yu. I hope you know that. Bitch. Nobody likes you, buddy. What the fuck you say Chi-Yu for? That's a good meme. What the fuck you say Chi-Yu for? Good meme, good meme, good meme. Honestly, with the EXP shares in the deck, though, we might need like a 10th energy. Ooh. Deja bro. I mean, so far it's still not great, to be honest. Boss might be worth it here, because if I don't boss, I could just attack with Dragapult this turn, and that's a little scary. I would like one more turn if possible. I could just boss up a... this guy. Call for some more family. And will this make it nice? Sick looking bench right there. How'd you learn the patience of dealing with chat while simultaneously dealing with tilt from gaming? I don't know, I've been streaming for a long time. Time flies when you when you have to repeat that you've seen the leaked Greninja 100 times. And in your hotel room. There's like not even a top deck that's like good enough to save me here, to be honest. Like, yeah. Well, maybe. I do a double Munkidori setup to combat their damage spread, so maybe it won't be that bad. We'll see. I don't know why anyone would play Paul Zard. It's been like hyped up a little bit recently, to be honest. People have been, I don't know why. I don't know what kind of propaganda. I don't know why people are so comfortable pushing that kind of propaganda, but ooh, okay, hold up, hold up. It's a little bit awkward that the Brute's in my active now, to be honest, but it should be fine. He's Terrazard, apparently. Is that one of the reasons? Is that one of the draws? I couldn't tell you, to be honest, personally. So I can go for a Toxel or for a Brute, and then load up the Brute with a, well... I feel like the Toxel is a better call. I'm actually not sure. I lean towards the Toxel, though. I can actually put one on a bench Toxtricity here. Then I can e-switch it over to Toxel and make Toxel my mobility card. Well, I guess that kind of works. Yeah, it does kind of work. Or I could put two on Toxtricity, then push Toxtricity. No, I'm just gonna chill with that. I'm just gonna chill with the 1. I have time to generate next energy and play for an E-switch play, so I just like go stop there. I'm stopping there is fine. Zard is just worse Pult and worse Zard. Deck's pretty mid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the reasoning. I don't know people's logic behind wanting to play the deck, to be honest. It's always confused me. The deck's existence basically has always confused me. Alright, I'm just gonna push the Munkidori, play the Lillie, and then hope we pull together a knockout here. Well, we'll wait for the top deck, I guess. Ooh, that is actually a really good top deck. I'm not going to play the E-switch here, I don't think. I could draw into an air balloon and put the air balloon on the Munkidori instead. Or I could E-switch this to a different Munkidori and then have like 2 Munkidoris set up. We just got the nuts. What the heck? We just got what the heck? We're back in it. Okay, what am I loading up here with damage? Actually, maybe the Chi-Yu. What if I just like threaten KOing the Chi-Yu? No, I don't like that actually that much. It's like split. Oh, I could have done like 3 on each Dracloak or 3 on each Charmander. That would have been better. Now I'm just gonna commit the 6 here, to be honest. Now that I'm already here. Okay, it seems fine. I didn't catch your Zam stream. How'd the deck feel? I mean, nothing crazy. Still just Zam. Still just Zamming. Have you ever played other TCGs like Lorcana, Magic, or something? No. I mean, I play a little bit of Magic. I've played Zero Lorcana. Played a little bit of One Piece, but like very like little. Yeah, pressuring the Chi-Yu actually might work out here, to be honest. We'll see. I am a little short on energy. I'm a little short on energy. I actually might attack with the Toxtricity this turn. We'll see. Go Toxtricity, KO Chi-Yu. Plus Playo, Lillie. Plus play Lillie. Playo, Lillie. Okay, I'm not doing that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe Super Odd back double Munkidori plus a Dark. Yeah. Definitely Arven Super Odd. Munkidori plus Dark. And then I guess just attack with... I should probably attack... Well, I can't attack with the Toxtricity, actually. I don't have an Air Balloon anymore. I guess I'm still just attacking with the Brute, which feels bad, but I guess I still have 2 Recycler left, so it should be fine. Oh, wow. Knockout. Spread some damage on the bench. I hope I have a Super Rod left. Okay, we do. Or should I go for Secret Box, actually, instead? Get rid of double Artazon plus Lillie. What would it get me, though? I don't think it actually gets me that much more, to be honest. Never mind. Air Balloon for a future turn. 1 energy in the deck. I have the E-switch in the hand. Okay, seems fine. I guess like thinning the Artazons out of the deck wouldn't have been like a bad thing. I need to heal this thing. I think I spent the 3s on the Lokes, to be honest. And then just swing. I don't even want to put the Air Balloon in play, to be honest. But this has EXP share on it. I don't want him to trap a Toxtricity. So yeah, I think I just swing here. Okay, Super Rod's nice. Can't complain about that. The Energy Switch plus EXP share combo, I guess, is just like the best way to generate energy into play, to be honest. Why EXP share over Power Glass? Because Power Glass has to be on your active Pokemon at the end of your turn, so it's useless. My active is a Brute Bonnet that has 3 energy on it to attack, and then I put a 4th on it, and then my opponent KOs my Brew, and then I get no value out of the tool card. Okay, that's fine. It makes me wish I put the Air Balloon in play a little bit, though, I guess. It should still be. Oh, I have no energy, though. Sheesh. I wish I had the Air Balloon in play. I should have put. I didn't want to put it in play, though. Maybe I should have, though. I don't know. How many energy do I have in my deck right now? I have 2? 1? I don't know, actually. I think I have enough to pull off an attack here. So I can go down to 1 prize card here, I think. They also only have 1 Luminous left, so if they can't find it, they won't actually be able to attack with the Dragon Ball anymore. But it's close here at the end. I mean, if I can find boss, I can just boss KO Munkidori. Oh, my boss is gone. Never mind. Oh, they already found it. Never mind. All right, well, that's the last Luminous accounted for, I guess. Okay, they're going for the Dragon Ball attack, which is actually kind of nice, because I can like completely remove Dragon Ball from play. No longer a threat. But yeah, I'm not that confident that we're gonna be able to close this one out. To be honest, closing this game out is gonna be tough. Closing it out is gonna be, unless I top deck. If I top deck a supporter here, we're fine. But right now, it's not looking good. Or actually, just a recycler would work. A top decking recycler also works here. Oh no, I could lose 1 energy here, as opposed to 2 energy here. Wait. No, but I don't want to lose energy off my. Well, it's like the same thing though. Oh, I think I'm pushing this up. I wish I should just put the Air Balloon in play. Just put the Air Balloon in play. Unlucky. I think I might be. How many energy do I have in here? How many energy? How many energy? 1. Ah, that's so bad. I have just enough to attack, but then I leave myself with only. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Not good, chat. If I didn't have to use this E-switch, I'd actually be feeling fine about our situation. But the fact that I have to use this E-switch is so bad. $6 million outs, never lucky. If they just have Gust KO, even another EXP share here would have been good, or could have been enough, I should say. Yeah, if they have Gust KO Munkidori, we're in trouble. That's the thing that's scary. I mean, even KO active is pretty scary, to be honest, but. That's a little bit more manageable. No, that is actually pretty bad, though. There's, like, no good thing here. There's nothing that's good about the situation. I have my Vessel left. Very consistently lacking energy. Yeah. Never lucky. Maybe we need, like, 3 E-Switch. 3 E-Switch and 2 EXP share? That's, like, ridiculous. That's so much. But it could be that, yeah. We only need 1 EXP share in play ever. We don't need more than 1 EXP share in play. More than 1 EXP share in play is overkill. We just need 1, but we need 1 is kind of the thing. I feel like Sada's looking good better. No, Sada literally does nothing. Sada doesn't help us get more energy in play than the triple Toxtricity does. And if our opponent chases a Toxtricity, that means they didn't KO a Munkidori or a Brute, so then we have plenty of energy in play to work with. The Sada is only good when we have to put Psyduck in play, so it's only good in matchups where Psyduck's in play, but besides that, it's actually just bad. Alright, we could top deck. I don't even know if we could top deck here, to be honest. Recycler? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Snipe Fez. Fez Snipe here would win the game, yeah. Very true, very true. I definitely made some mistakes in this one, though. No one to blame but myself. So Arven for Secret Box isn't good enough. I have to Ultra Ball away these 2. Then I have to deck by 1 more. Then I have to get my last Lillie. And then I have to Lillie into Recycler Vessel. Yeah. Those would be dead already. Well, we'd be benching at the end of the game here. Recycler Vessel 1 time. Yeah, let's go! Insane. Another dub, folks. Another dub. What do I even need? Vessel. This. See, Sada doesn't do anything when we have 3. So when we have 3 Toxtricity set up, that gets our energy on our Brute. So we don't, like, Sada putting another energy on Brute doesn't generate energy, useful energy. And if I attack with a Brute and my opponent boss KOs Toxtricity, well, then I have a Brute set up and they didn't KO Munkidori. So yeah, so that's why Sada's useless, basically. This game I did make some mistakes, though, so my mistakes more so than anything were probably my undoing. A dub, let's go!